When we met in business, I was at around the $2 million a year mark. And in personal life, I was definitely pretty happy, active social life, and just looking to continue growing. But in business, I think the most interesting thing is that my perspective on my business was a lot different, and I had a hard time finding meaning in my business just because of thinking that it wasn't innovative enough or impacting my customers' lives enough, because it wasn't the next SpaceX or the next Tesla or something like that. And one of the things that you really helped me to do early on was to reframe my perspective around my business and how much you could help customers just through a simple brand that was providing bike accessories for commuters or something like that. And it really just helped me to reframe my thinking around that. And I think it helped me to gain new enthusiasm for the business and for the brand, and ultimately to just enjoy the day-to-day a lot more, but to actually see in a different light what we were doing, which was huge in propelling the business forward and for my overall happiness and belief in what I was doing in my business. And obviously that plays a huge role in how happy you are in your personal life as well. So answering the second question, if we did not work together, where do I think I'd be now? I think, it's hard to quantify those things. It's hard to measure those sorts of things, but I definitely think that if we believe in coaching enough to have kids' little league teams have baseball coaches and soccer coaches and things like that, why would we not have coaches in the most important areas of our lives, such as professional and business, and also personal areas of life, but specifically for business, something that you're spending the most amount of time on in your life, whether it's work, career, or business. It's just so important. And I think that who knows where I'd be had I not had the coaching, but I know that it definitely sped up my journey and definitely propelled me forward in that timeline of business. And I think that it's invaluable. And since we've been working together, I think we started working together in 2019, or was it 2018? I ended up selling the brand that was the only business I was really running at the time when I was working with you, David, and I think I sold that in December of 2021. So I've been semi-retired since then and really diving back into the world of business now after a lot of time off and a lot of exploring other different business paths and things like that. So a lot has changed. Life is completely different and all for the better. If I saw my old self or someone that is in my shoes now, I just remind them to enjoy every step of the journey, because even when things seem like they're at their worst, you really don't know how close you are to turning things around. You really don't know how close you are to changing your life in a matter of weeks, in a matter of days even, or a matter of a month. Sometimes what you've been working towards and what you might be most discouraged about can completely flip for the positive. And to remember that, enjoy the journey, and to also, most importantly, remember your why. Remember why you're doing it. Remember the life that you're working towards, because that is ultimately what is going to get you through the hard times and the times where you're doubting.